Welcome back to the channel, guys, and with LazarBeam getting his own well-deserved Icon Series skin in Fortnite, I thought what better time to rank all the Icon Series skins from worst to best. And all these skins are great. Just because one skin is at the bottom of the list doesn't mean it is a bad skin. All these skins are great and they're all pretty good. So, oh, and Epic, I wouldn't mind a skin in the game, so hit me up if you want to get one. If you want me to have one, I honestly wouldn't mind. It's not gonna happen, but that's not my point. Moving on. Anyway, number 9 is Astro Jack. This skin is just an average skin. It has 2 edit styles, and they're both alright. The first one is definitely better, as the second one is just a bit too colourful and in your face for me. Although, a nice touch is the old and new map on his head. Other than that, it's just an average skin. Number 8 is Major Laser. Yeah, who else forgot about this skin? It's not exactly a well-known skin, and for good reason. It's not great, just an average skin that's slightly better than Astro Jack. And the colour scheme isn't my favourite thing in the world, but the skin is still decent. Not really much else to say about this skin, to be honest. Number 7 is the Ref G. Now, his skin is not terrible. I just don't really like shirtless skins in Fortnite. Like, when I got Summer Drift, Lennox gifted it to me and said, "Oh, wear this, Max." I was like, alright. Never used him shirtless, he always had the shirt on. I like the skin and all. The skin is good, but the shirtless top doesn't sit well with me. It's a good skin in every other aspect. And the reactive style was cool and all. But one thing just puts me off the skin. And that same problem carries over to our number 6 spot with Travis Scott. Again, not a bad skin. In fact, I'd say it's actually pretty good. I just have a personal problem with this skin, him being shirtless. I don't know why I don't like that on skins, but I just don't. I understand why people like the skin and want it to return. It's Travis Scott. I understand that everyone loves Travis Scott, and to a lot of people it's a pretty good skin, and I'm happy he made his way into the game, and his edit style was cool and makes the skin slightly better, but still not my favourite. Hopefully it comes back soon for those who want it, as I know a lot of people want it, and my opinion isn't the only one that matters, because I'm not brain dead. Number 5 is Marshmallow. Marshmallow was the first Icon Series skin to be introduced into the game. Even though he didn't have the Icon Series rarity yet, he does now. His head lights up when you dance, and that's pretty cool. I like that feature. It's very well built in. In fact, most of the Icon Series skins either have an edit style, built-in like reactive emote thing, or both, and that's very good. Epic treating their icons well. I also like Marshmallow's plain colour scheme, and I don't know why I like it, I just do. You'll see with number 1 why I like plain colour schemes as well. If he comes back, I honestly wouldn't mind copying it, because for starters, he hasn't been out in like 3 years, or actually it's just gone 2, hasn't it? You know what, never mind. He just hasn't been out in a while, and I just like Marshmallow. Probably one of my favourite music creators, but it's not like I watch many music creators in the first place. Or listen to. Never mind, moving on. Number 4 is Ninja. Ninja's skin is pretty good. He easily has the most edit styles out of all the Icon Series skins. He has his iconic blue hair and blue branding clothes. Not to forget his iconic bandana around his head, which gets longer every time that you get an elimination. And that's super cool. Not sure what its elimination cap is though. Honestly, very happy with Ninja's skin. However, it should have come out a lot sooner than it did, but that doesn't matter, it's a good skin. Alright, we have the 3 Aussies left to rank. Lufu, Loki, and Lannon. All L's. That's just a weird coincidence. I didn't really think about that, but they all start with the letter L. Like they're taking the out on the others, saying Australia is the best, and Epic seems to love the Australian content creators, I won't lie. Number 3 is Loser Fruit. This could probably be pushed to number 2 if it looked like Lufu a little more. Everything else about the skin is great. The hat, the coloured arms, The colour scheme is all overall very good. Oh, and another feature that my friend Lennox seems to like and why he bought the skin. He knows what I mean. But honestly, Loser Fruit skin is pretty solid. It just needed to look a little more like her, and it would have been number 2. Speaking of number 2 is the bloody legend himself, LazarBeam. Yeah, you all thought I was going to put this number 1? Nah. Honestly, probably the most deserved skin after Ninja. And I honestly like what Lannon did with this skin. He made it about where he came from, which was construction. And it turned out pretty well, I won't lie. The skin looks like LazarBeam from 6 years ago before YouTube sucked his soul out, which is completely fine as it still looks like him. It's a younger version of him, and well, if it's him, it's him. It doesn't really matter how old he looks, as long as he's not a kid, because you can't put a kid in a shooter game. I was going to like the skin regardless, as I just love LazarBeam. Very good skin. Use code LASER when picking up. It's currently in the item shop when this video is getting uploaded, so code LASER. It's even tattooed on the skin's arm, come on. And number 1 is Lachlan. I really like Lachlan's skin. It's the one content creator skin that really resembles who it is based off of. The hair is really slick, and I really like the basic black and white colour scheme the outfit has when I have 0 kills, which is most of the time. And when you do eventually get eliminations, it lights up with yellow lightning and yellow and blue neon colours on the legs, kind of to match Lachlan's power branding. Honestly, this is just a very well put together Icon series skin, and in my opinion, the best one they have released to date. But that will be all for today's video. If you did enjoy, let me know with a like, subscribe with that notification bell on. Obviously, this is all my opinion, and you can feel free to disagree in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.